I was born and raised up in a Muslim family in Iran. At the age of 6, unfortunately, I got assaulted by a relative, and that itself was the beginning of all the agonies and all of the pain inside. So you have to deal with shame and guilt inside your heart for the rest of your life. So that made me involving in all kinds of sins, especially sexual sins. And then in the middle here, you're dealing with your religion. I have repented a lot during my life. I repented and again go back to the same page.
But did anything happen, sister?
No, never. I became very religious actually because I wanted to gain that. I wanted to have that relief. I was always comparing myself with other people that they were in the mosque. Look how holy they are. But inside me, I was like, I'm not like that. I'm not enough. I'm not holy. I'm not righteous. I'm defiled. And I couldn't remove this. One day, I was in my room. One of those 99 names of Allah, I repeated those like 1,000 times. And then guess what? You would think the light come to you. But I got more involved in demonic encounters. I saw with my open eyes in my room this figure, dark figure. The eyes were like holes and the mouth was just a hole and very tall, walk in my room. The devil comes to kill, to steal and to destroy. So the fear of death came to me really strongly. One day I told my husband, hey, I decide to study religions. I want to seek the truth. I really want to study the Christianity, Judaism and Islam. I want to see him. I'm seeking the truth, but I want to see God. The same day when I went home, as soon as I put my head on the pillow, my spirit transferred to my parents' house and I see myself there. From the window, this person came closer and closer to me. And I asked him, are you Jesus? And he replied, yes, I'm Jesus. And he came closer and closer to me and he took my hands. I felt his hands. He looked at my eyes and as I looked at his eyes, me being a sinner, wretched sinner, terrible sinner, defiled, hurt, and he being God, being pure, being holy, being the source of light, all of these were coming to me from his eyes. And his eyes was like changing colors from blue to hazel and it was like in his eyes the whole world is there. Eyes full of love, the love that I never ever experienced in my whole life. This love was holy, was pure, was unconditional. He held me in his arms and I feel so secure, so loved. We came down, the stairs goes to the yard and from this darkness there is this tall crossbeam. Jesus went there and he lifted that cross, pushed it up and went back. And I was like shouting and crying, Jesus, don't go, like that. And right by my testimony, my husband became a Christian too.